it's like saying a water, it's like a bucket of water, right? So it's like a long winding thing. But I was also using other long winding things like towels and noodles and dogs sometimes, right? Dogs are like long winding.
Yeah, I think we should do run that.
Like a lot of people, so there's a standard one which is substitute for lots of things, although in certain places you wouldn't be going too far. But you can like substitute if you can't remember the right measurement, which is go. So you can say go of anything. But then like there's a special measure where just the laps. Say that, but like that's important for laps. Or like there's a special measure where just the doors and flames and windows. And this is a special measure for like ships, big ships, and a different one for small ships. And then, because you know, it's like, and then like also they have things like pairs, and then also connected pairs. So like a pair of glasses, connected pair. That's cool. But then like a disconnected pair. So like they're two different. So whether they're connected or disconnected pairs, like shoes versus trousers. I mean, you can also even imply things about a person or a thing, if you use a different measurement. So you change the measurement to give it for example, it's like a pile as a measurement. Right, so you can say like, if you say instead of a person, like you could, right, you but that'll be like a person who's like a pile, that'll be like really flat, like a pile of person, right, or like a long and winding, like really lanky, so like you can really play.
I don't know what you wrote, so...
Guess what my word was? Yes.
You know what you would do.
And my explanations are absolutely
I thought you might use...
People already do that to really like it's very quite poetic. Like for instance, pigs and cows and a few other animals are counted in heads. So you say like one head. So if you put one head as a person, then you would compare it to pigs, cows, and elephants. So like you can even do that.
Oh, thank you very much.
So somebody wrote
How much do you earn?
that this morning. It's cheating. You already had a word.
And also because like, if you're doing business like them, you don't want to be too rich.
You choose. You have I'm biased because I know all of these people, so I think you put them in whatever order you think is good. Yeah. But they are yeah. People are in a yeah, read them
But now they see like, I don't know what people want and they want that, and that's
I unplugged it by mistake.
Oh, you pillar. Yeah, it's like it's still recording. Oh yeah, it held on the battery long enough.
It went onto battery?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I thought that was
it is still super. There's something that gives you that.
No, I have you're doing.
Oh, good.
I feel I'm being entertained and have done nothing to deserve it. Can I help you, anybody out with anything?
Is there anything we need? I think we're all right.
Have you got a drink, for instance? I see. And have you something for me?
Memory cards?
first.
Yes.
Yeah. You meant the other
No, no, that's later.
camera going.
Oh God.
But it was a great party.
Delete.
But that is just it's really shit.
No, it was just yeah, I got the one from this morning,
Right.
and the blank one is in there.
Thank you very much. I will do the uploads tomorrow. Excellent.
My word is epistemological. Oh dear God. You can, of course you can, though.
It's a date to McDonald's.
Yeah, I like Time makes such too late. Oh, strawberry. Brilliant. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, I think we should go now. We'll finish just half past.
She needs to repeat everything I said. Then she gets Probably should have a very like a genuine transition. I have been told that like if there was a line like 10 people, they'd be able to recognise like something about me, which would be something about my voice which sounds like slightly more motivated. That if they had to choose, yeah. Okay, but that's an interesting question. Generally, people say, which is obviously important.
We're basically saying we were talking about first of all, which you've got the last
Yeah, you have to speak different. It's like, I mean, maybe it's a little bit like playing different instruments. You know what I mean? Well, in the sense that you have to completely think about it, how it sounds. This is unrelated to whatever else. You have to mimic it in a way. Yeah. So, yeah.
Ladies and gents, if you'd like to take your seats for the second half.
might be Superman. Fair enough, that's a good choice.
Obviously.
Welcome back, ladies and gents, and thank you very much for all of your submissions for the most interesting word and reason. You are a creative bunch, I will give you that. So I'm going to go through some of the entrants that we had here. Here we go, a really good one here that I really like, mojo, because I still don't know what it means. This one I think actually owes us a prize. Favourite word is sook. Sook because it's his name. Then we have Fiona with washing machine. David Jones with epistemological because he hopes it makes him sound intelligent. Melissa with mellifluous. Paolo with flabbergasting. Then we have Owen with the, now, is it Addic, Owen?
Addic.
Addic, the nonsensical nickname for his favourite football team, simply derived from their post-match routine of having haddock and chips. Who's your team, Owen?
Charlton Athletic.
I'm so sorry. Then next up, Kevin, I hate you. His word is thoracoscopic silicovolcanoconiosis. I've got it right. Kevin, go on, how is it pronounced?
Pneumono-ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for that. Take something from the bucket for crying out loud for that. That was quite something. What's his claim to fame, Kevin?
It's the longest word in the English language at 45 letters.
Impressive. And also, I noticed that Stash went with the exact same word, then crossed it out and went simply with wag. Reason for wag, Stash?
Because I really like that wag can be used with a very restricted range of nouns. So you can only really wag a tail and then possibly a finger. Because like, have you ever like wagged your glasses at someone? Anyway, so basically it allows...
I could try.
Yeah. Wag, wag. So it's just a sign of a really expressive language or a really rich vocabulary when you have words in a language that can only be used with one other word. Like
There
wag.
you have it, ladies and gentlemen, word from Ollie.
I've got a, you know they call footballers' wives and girlfriends wags, so you can use it in your context.
So, okay, but I meant wag the verb. You can wag your wag.
And another whack. But we have a top three. First of all, coming in third place, we have Lewis with Sisquocadelian. Where's Lewis gone to? 3. No, I can't throw straight with these on. Second place is a man after my own heart, Matt with Wibble from Blackadder. And then winning, the all-important nerds. This was just a stroke of genius. His word is this. If I'm doing it right, it's sign language for drunk. And that goes to Noel. Although we've got a few more bits and pieces left in the bucket, so let's have a little extra fun. Got a few other questions out here that I'm going to throw out. See who can get something from the bucket. Right. Anyone who can name a language from Lord of the Rings for me?
Elvish.
I heard one from over there. Who else? I heard another one. Stash. Any more languages from Lord of the Rings? How about from Game of Thrones?
No.
That's a language. In Lord of the Rings.
Was it? There's one, what's the one from Game of Thrones? Someone must know the one from Game of Thrones. Look at the crowd. This is a good deep crowd. Yeah, well done, well done. Okay, what Star Trek language can you actually take a GCSE in? Klingon. Where did that go to? I'm trying to... I am going to kill someone, I think. This is quite a dangerous game. Okay, now this is one for the linguistic pedant in me. Here's the quote. Those are mine. Oh no, they're not. Someone spell there for me correctly.
Theyy.
There we go. Okay, there is a language that has only 2 speakers called Ayapaneko. Why is that language going to die out?
Because they're going to die.
Because they're both and the two people don't talk to each other.
Two people who don't talk to each other anymore.
Yeah.
You've already had some, so you.
That's fine.
And finally, what have the words Mount Fuji and Torpenhow Hill got in common?
What was the second word?
They're two place names, Mount Fuji, Torpenhow Hill.
They're not
Are they both
anagrams.
volcanoes?
No, it's about their meaning.
Oh, is it a mountain?
Yes.
Mountain.
Hallow gets it. Mount Fuji means mountain, mountain. What is it? Torpenhow Hill actually means hill, 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 hill. Hallow, you get some words for that one. Well done. Moving on into the second half, we're going to have a little bit of an impromptu stand-up from a good gentleman who you saw in the first half. Would you please welcome back Ian Hawkins?
This is lovely. I don't have to pretend to be clever. I can just tell you some jokes, hopefully. And the first laugh, we're off. Good. That's always a relief. Get that one out of the way. Thank God. I'm going to tell you a story about how language changes your perceptions. And it happened when I was very small, and I was coming home from school with my brother, and we went through the front door, and my mum said, "Guess what? Today is the day we are going to be middle class." And my brother and I said, "What were we?" And she said, we were working class. We were working class, but now we are middle class." And I said, "Well, how do we know that?" And she said, "Definition of class, if you're not from Britain." Here it goes. "We have been working class until now because we've never had anyone over to dinner who we didn't like." It's not bad, is it? And I said, "What about Auntie Jill?" And my mum said, "We've never had anyone over to dinner who we didn't like and who wasn't family." So I said, great. My Auntie Jill, by the way, is just a terrible human being. She is. She's had 3 husbands, right? The first one she divorced. The second one died. She quite possibly. The third one is still alive. We went round to see her once, and she's outside her front door. This is no word of a lie. She had one plant pot with loads of flowers in it, and one that was barren. And we said, "What's in that one with all the flowers?" And she went, "Cyril. Cyril's in there." And we went, "What's the empty one?" And she said, "That's for when Jeff goes." True, and he's older than her. He's 95. Oh, yeah. So she initially got together with him because of the Saga deal, you know, and sheltered housing. Anyway, I'm not going to go into it. So as you go through the photo album, you see Auntie Jill at all her weddings. You're divorced, beheaded, died. That's fine. Anyway, so I said, "So who's coming over to dinner?" And she says, "Your father's boss and his wife are coming to dinner, whom we cannot stand." Okay, because it's very complicated. My boss's wife, my dad's boss's wife, is just horrendous. Okay, and my dad brought me and my brother. He said, "Now look here, boys. This is one of those moments. Do you remember that time we went to see the people whose house we look after, the Q80 family, we look after their house, and we went for that party, and you had to be on your best behaviour?" And we said, "Yes." He said, "It's kind of like that. It's kind of like, do you remember what we did when last time you had to be on your best behaviour?" I said, "Yes, Dad. You sat us down and made us watch Village of the Damned. And you said that those children should be like we were going to behave." I said, "Yes, that's precisely right." He said, "I don't care what is put in front of you at lunch. You eat every single thing on your plate, and if they don't give you a plate, whatever it is they put in front of you, you put in your mouth, you swallow, and that is just how it will be. And if you do that, I'll get you a new bike." I didn't realise, nobody realised, that in Kuwait, if you finish your meal, it means you're still hungry. So what happened was this Kuwait oil lord, prince, saw the empty plate and just kept filling it up and filling it up. There was this sort of arms race going on between the two of us. He's a multi-millionaire. He was not short of rice. I was loaded into the back of this car, close to a coma. If I'd had a glass of water, it would have all expanded and I'd just split down the sides. I got my bike. I was vast, I couldn't ride it for about 3 years, but I got my bike. So my boss, my dad's boss's wife, came in and just everything she said was just unpleasant, you know? And she would come in and she says to my mum, Vivian, which is my mother's name, Vivian, what a beautiful kitchen. I must compliment you on your taste with this kitchen. We used to have something just like it. Back in the 70s. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Meanwhile, my brother and I are, glazed eyes. And she's going, hello, can I get you a gin and tonic, Mr. Dove? Can I get you a gin and tonic, Mrs. Dove? My father's going, you kids are fucking creepy, keep it up. Good work. Good work. And my mother, she did the whole thing. She was like Margot from The Good Life, which is how she sort of channeled it. It was before Mary Berry. Margot was where she was at. And she kept this facade up for the whole evening until right at the end, the mask slipped just a little bit. And it just, as she was clearing away the plates for pudding, she just went, right, who's for coffee? I'm trying to think of anything else funny my parents have ever done. No, there's nothing funny that my parents have ever done. I tell you what though, my dad is very hard of hearing, and so I don't know if anybody ever has this trouble with the Jehovah's Witnesses coming to their front door and harassing them. I found that if you put my father and his hearing loss in front of a Jehovah's Witness, they can talk for hours, but they don't come back. My father is now available for rent. If anybody has a Jehovah's Witness